celebrate you all. I celebrate you all. You are welcome tonight. You are welcome tonight. Let's start joining in now. You are all welcome tonight to tonight's section. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? You are welcome to tonight's section. Wow, wow. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Let's evening. Yeah, our speaker is will be here with us soon. Can you all hear me? Can you evening? You are welcome. I can see you. You are welcome. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in tonight. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. All right. All right. All right. So please, our speaker will be joining us soon. I believe we are still together. Our speaker will be joining on soon. So why is our here with us? If every one of us is prepared tonight. Good evening. Can you all hear me? Okay. Good evening. I can see you. Um, CEO of Reject Hub. I can see you, sir. Thank you for joining, everyone. Good evening. If you are happy for tonight's section, tonight is the last day of Ignite Conference 2026. You know you are happy tonight. Let me see your fire emoji, whatsoever emoji you can send in. Let me see your excitement in the comment section. Let me see your excitement. Let me see your excitement. Let me see your excitement. You are all welcome to tonight. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It has not been an easy journey from the beginning even to the last phase. Yeah, thank you so much. I can see you, Manuela. I can see that excitement. Yeah, you have been consistent. I from day one even to this very moment, I can see you. So, good evening, everyone. Once again, I am happy and glad to have you here with me at the Ignite Conference 2026. This is the grand finale of it all. Yes, tonight is going to be a wonderful section. Tonight is going to be an awesome section. Tonight is going to be a blast. It is going to be the top of it all. Yes, from the beginning even to the end, we'll be learning, learning, learning. Yes. And tonight we have come again to learn a new thing. We have come again to add to our knowledge everything I've been taught. Yeah, and I know tonight you all are going to be blessed. As we welcome our speaker who is be joining us tonight, our speaker is going to be joining us tonight. Our speaker is going to be joining us tonight. And as you all can see, I've shared in his profile to us. I've shared in his profile to us. He's a man of timber and caliber. He's a great person, a great personality. The man who I love so much. I love this man from the depth of my heart. From the depth of my heart. I really meant it from the depth of my heart. a backbone. Sometimes if I watch what it does, I always like admire the way he speaks, the way we are going to soon. I mean, he's out with his network because he just reached out. It should be on with us now. It should be on with us now. It should be on with us now. So I am welcoming you once again. Please, before you join us, let me see those who have been here from day one. If you know you have been here from day one, let me see a sign. Let me see your comment section. If you know you have been here from day one, write day one and day one. If you know you have been here from day two, write day one and day two. If you know it's only one day you've come, just write the day you are here. Let me see you. Let me see you guys. I want to be sure if we have been following. If you know you've been here for the first and the second day, please write it. Let me see day one and day two. Day one and day two. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Day one and day two. If you know you've been here for the 2 days, if it's only one day, just write one day. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Yeah, I'm still expecting your response in the comment section. I'm still expecting your response in the comment section. Yeah, you are welcome. You are welcome. I can see you all. Let's see your response. Let's see your response. Let's see your response. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still expecting your response. 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 Are you with me? Our speaker is joining us soon. Our speaker is joining us soon. Are we together? If you know you've been here active since the very beginning of this section, yes, yes, live with us, live with us. Thank you so much, sir. You are welcome. You are welcome for joining. Thank you so much, sir. All right, so I'm still expecting. Are we still together? Can you guys hear me? Are we still together? Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Please let me see your round. Emanuela, Eugenio, can you hear me, please? Our speaker is live with us. I'll be calling him on stage now. Yeah, I'll be calling him up very soon as I will read his profile. Can you all hear me, please? I need your response to be sure. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Am I audible enough? Am I audible enough? Wow. No response yet. I'm trying to see if they can all hear me. I'm trying to see if they can all hear me. All right. You are welcome, guys. You are welcome once again. You are welcome. God bless you for joining. Please, if you know you've not shared the link, quickly do that right now. Let your friends join in. Tonight is going to be a powerful section, a wonderful section, a wonderful one. This man here is not another person. This man is a great personality, someone I respect so much. Do you know the funniest part? Is even bearing is we are bearing the same name, the same name. So I really love him so much. I love him so much. I love him so much. So please and please, I don't want you guys to miss those section. Okay, I can see Everton. Yeah, I think Everton. That's Everton. So you can just tell me your name and where you are joining from so I can be able to identify you very well. Your name, where you are joining from. All right, as I will call him off stage now, your name, where you are joining from. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please, your response. Oh, Jamaica. Oh, you are welcome. 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 I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to have you here. All right. You are welcome. So, okay, okay, I can see you. I am Gaspel. Wow, from Pakistan. Amazing, 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 amazing. You are welcome as well. You are welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining in. Please, I want you guys to stay to the end. I want you all to stay to the end. Tonight is going to be the last of it all. All the one you've been experienced from day one, day two, it is a little, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, I'm being sincere with you right now. Tonight is the going to be an amazing section. Once I call him on stage now, I'm very sure you guys won't leave until it's done. I'm very sure of that. You won't leave until it's done. You won't leave until it's done, because he's a man that speaks. Don't He doesn't just speak ordinarily. His words carry weight. Yeah, his words carry weight. So please and please, I want you guys to stay to the end. Make sure you are not distracted by the notification from your WhatsApp or any other social media. Still to the end, as I'll be reading his profile, and I'll be welcoming him on stage now. Please stay to the end. He's already with us. As you can see, Sir Ademola Sanu is right with us here on stage. Sir Ademola Sanu is right with us here on stage. All right. So now let me quickly read his profile. Uh when I asked him to give me his profile bow, I was like, because it was very long note, very about 3 pages. You should know the impact this man has made in life, the lot of impact. So I had to shorten it because of time. I said here that Ademola Sanu is a visionary leader, a creative professional, and also a global speaker passionate about raising intentional, purpose driven young people through platforms like Sensivacity and the intentional leaders. Okay, sorry, through platforms like Sensivacity and the Intentional Leaders Summit, he has impacted 2,000 individuals across multiple countries with teachings on purpose, leadership, and personal mastery. Can you see that? He also leads the ARC mentorship program and also When Things Pray movement. These are the two things, great platform he leads, while working as a co-founder and brand consultant in the business and creative space. A satisfied international business author of Just One More, is widely known as the intentional man, promoting discipline, clarity, and meaningful life. Is widely known as the intentional man. We don't have any other intentional man in this world. The only intentional man I know is this man, Sir Ademola Sanu, the intentional man. Now, if you look at this people I bring up here, they have one thing: purpose. If you see their bio, they are after purpose. You will know that these great people are chasing their purpose already. So right away, because of our time, I'll be calling him up on stage to impart our life, to train us, and to teach on the topic of how we can pursue progress, how we can gain clarity, gain confidence, and build consistency in this journey of purpose. All right, so please, I believe he's with us, sir. Sir, if you are here with us, please, you can have the floor now. Thank you so much, sir.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Good evening, sir.
All right. Good evening. So I'll just go ahead and begin. I want to firstly appreciate Michael. Thank you so much for this opportunity. It's always a privilege to speak to young people across the world. I see people from Pakistan, people from Jamaica here. Amazing, amazing. Great to have you all here. And I see people from Africa here, people from Nigeria. Great to have you all. Now, I believe that you've learned powerful things during day one and day two. And for the next 45 minutes, or for the next 40 to between 40 to and 35 minutes, I'm going to be rounding up everything and giving you practical things to do to ensure that everything you learned here will not be wasted. I'm going to start with something that I needed to understand from the very beginning, that God is not, as it were, committed to your comfort. God is committed to your growth. Now, this is a very painful statement. And, you know, you might then ask the question, why then do we have the Holy Spirit? I mean, it's called the Comforter. It's because your idea of comfort and God's idea of comfort are two different things. You view God's idea of comfort as I have a car, I have a house, and those things. Those things are good. Those things are being comfortable, but they are not comfort. And I will show you what comfort is, because in the book of Psalms, Bible says, "Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me." Rod there is chastisement, staff there is guidance. And so God is saying that even in his chastisement, there is comfort. God is saying, even in the moment he is correcting you, in the point where God is telling you you are wrong, God is saying that's comfort. And so you must understand, and because of this, when we had the advent of the Spirit to be our comforter, it was not only to provide us with the good things of life, but because He knows that you will face hard things like the rod. The world will come against you. You would face persecutions. You face hard things. On the journey of being a believer, on the journey of growth, it will stretch you, and that's why He said, "I'll send you a comforter." And so, in those and what the Holy Spirit comes to do is that it comes to teach you what Jesus knew on the way to cross to Calvary. And what did Jesus know? The Bible says Jesus, for the joy ahead, endured the shame of the cross. So the Holy Spirit's job is to come and teach you. And you hear Jesus said, He's coming to teach you, and He's not coming to take glory for Himself, but to give glory to Jesus. So the Holy Spirit's job as the comforter is to come and teach you when you're going through tough moments, when you're going through, it's telling you that for the joy ahead, for the joy ahead. And so that's when the scripture now comes to mind. In this world, you would have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I've come to. So you must firstly understand that many times the concept of comfort is because there must be a stretching, there must be a breaking, there must be a tearing, there must be a tiredness, there must be a stressing. So you must understand that growth is a compendium of stresses, a compendium of breaking, a compendium of stretching yourself. Growth is not accidental. Are you hearing me? Growth is not accidental. Growth is structured. The ideology that growth is accidental is such a fox, because think when you agree that growth, in fact, I get to say nothing is accidental. There is nothing that happens without a cause. I think it's the laws of Newton's laws of motion, that everything will be at a stable position unless an external force greater than acts upon that thing. And it's the truth. If you believe that everything that growth can be accidental, that people just stumble on growth or people stumble on failure, then you are saying that the original beginning of time is a mistake also, and it should have been accidental. When you go through scriptures, I'm a believer. When you go through scriptures, you see how Jesus, how creation started. Now, if creation started by reason, then you must understand that everything within time must also be by reason. Nothing will come up accidentally. Everything must be structured, must have order. And so, what I'm going to teach you tonight is how to measure, how to order your growth, how to ensure that you are growing. Because a man who is not growing is a man who is dying. A man who is not growing is a man. See, the beautiful thing about vision, the end goal of vision is not what it shows you, but who you become. And so when God gives you vision, when you have an ambition, you have something you want to do, the end goal of that thing is not that thing you are doing, but who you become that can do that thing. Because if you become one who can do that thing, then that means you can do anything on the frequency on that thing. Because events, situations, wisdom, money, everything in life are on frequencies. When I say frequencies, the way I'm thinking is different from the way somebody else is thinking. And you've seen this. So we're saying A, somebody else is saying Z. You must understand that. And so your reason for understanding growth tonight is to be able to measure your progress, is to be able to say, I can order, I can see this is how far I've grown, this is where I'm growing to. Because a man who grows is a man who will achieve all the vision that God has placed in his heart. The tragedy of many people is that they pray for change, but they resist the process that produces it. The believers were praying. I love this story. It's always very funny. These people were praying for the release of Peter. They were praying Peter or be released. If you're a Christian and you're listening, you know the story. And then Peter came, and then these people said, "Young girl, it's not Peter." Said the question is why then we didn't pray. Then it shows us one thing that many of us just love the activity of prayer. We don't believe that there is process. We don't believe the activities that come after prayer. Stand up, go and open the gates. These people didn't mind. They could stay there for 20 hours and then they will come out and boast that we prayed for 20 hours. Meanwhile, Peter has been outside the gates for the past 10 hours. People are neglecting process because they are so stuck up on expecting that God is a magician and will just shift him. God is not. See, if you want to learn about the character of God, it's all in the creation. God is a orderly God. And if you don't believe in God, even the universe itself is in order. Have you never wondered how come everything stays in place? I use one scripture and then I get into my teaching fully. Ecclesiastes 10:10. It says, if the iron be blunt, then must he put to more strength. But wisdom is profitable to direct. So progress is not only about efforts, it's also about directed effort. What are you putting effort on? Where are you putting effort on? So tonight I'm not just going to teach you on moving, I'm going to teach you about moving correctly. And I'm going to be saying three truths. I have three truths. I don't know how best to uh, give topics or subtopics or something. So the first truth I want to say is that progress requires definition. Progress requires definition. If you cannot define what progress looks like to you, you cannot achieve it. Listen, I was thinking today and I was asking myself, some things were trying to get to me, and I was like, this person has done this person has done this. I've not been able to do this, I've not been able to achieve this. And then surprisingly, right there, it just occurred to me. And what's my definition of progress? Not what society, not what the society thinks. I have a goal. Listen to what I'm about to say. Very important. It can save your life from many stress. You have a goal. Is that goal that determines what you will measure your progress as? That others are doing something beautiful. You must understand that people are progressing according to their goals. So if you are not noticing progress in your life, it's either of two things. One, you are lazing around, or number two, you never even had goals to begin with. Because if you had goals, it's in the original nature of goals to create progress. Many people are busy, but they are not progressing. And progress is not just movement. Progress is measured advancement. That's why I said it requires definition. It is measured. For example, let's say I have a goal that by the end of this month, I want to make 100,000 US dollars. Now, this month is, I think, only 3 or 4 days away, 2 days away. Now, from March 1, I made that goal. Now measure my progress. That's called measuring my progress. And so I'm saying, okay, I've made $200, I've made $300, I've made $400, I've made $500, I've made 10 million. You can begin to measure. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Example, I want to buy, let me use a more local example. I want to buy one pint of beans. One pint of beans. Okay. Another person wants to buy three noodle sachets. Now, the person buys three needle sachets, and I conclude from my own side, that this person is progressing more than me. I have missed it because we don't have the same goals. They are still packing cup three. This person have picked the three sachets of noodles, but they are still pouring the third cup of my beans into my pack. You must understand that in a pint of beans, there are many cups. You may be in cup two, and somebody might have finished cooking rice. Are you getting what I'm saying? That progress must be defined by your own goals. So you've been taught how to figure out your purpose, right? You know your purpose. So now the question is, according to that purpose, are you measuring progress? So ask yourself, what exactly am I trying to become? Then after you have figured that one out, which is what I believe day one and day two has taught you about, then you now say, what does better look like in measurable terms? While I was having that thought today, I was like, okay, when I get home, I'm going to now write who is Ademola Shanu in June. Well, something I do, I preempt my bio. If I want to achieve something in the next 3 months, I add it to my bio and I keep, and that's why I don't know. Convenant, Shegun, if you paid attention, you notice that the bio had match written on it, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So because what? I already have June on, and so by June, that's it. I will not push it out until I have done that thing. I'll still be using the match bio. So that's just for me. So the stuff I've written in the bio is how I can measure. Okay, so I need to look like this. I need to have done this. I need to have done this, and I begin to work like that. One of the things I want to add right now is look, my appearance is a goal for me right now. How do I want to look in the next 3 months? How do I want to look in the next 2 months? Okay, so what does that mean? Now I have to get this kind of shirt, I have to get this kind of shoe. When I buy only one shoe and somebody is buying 10 shoes, we are not this. I'm measuring my progress. Are you getting what I'm saying, people of God? If your goals are vague, your life will be random. It was Peter Drucker that says that what gets measured will get improved. The reason you are not improving is because there's no way to measure yourself. There's no way to measure. That's why some of you don't know that you are growing lean because you are not measuring your weight. But when you measure your weight and you see that you have reduced by 5 kg, you want to increase your exercise, you want to increase your eating habit, what gets measured gets improved. People who are too fat and want to reduce their weight too, they have to constantly measure their weight to know if their exercise is working or not. Nothing happens randomly. Sequence, structure, order important. Truth two, you cannot pursue what you cannot see. You cannot pursue what you cannot see. One of my favorite scriptures is Habakkuk 2:2. Write the vision, make it plain. Clarity is foundational. Listen, now let me say something. I know we've taught you that you find clarity in motion, but there is the starting clarity too. What do I want to do? Okay, and you begin. You don't need to have the whole picture figured out. You see, I have this logic. Now, this is me reasoning, right? That when the Bible said the Spirit of the Lord was hovering upon the surface of the earth, I believe what God was doing was gaining clarity. Okay, this is where trees will be. This is where this will be. Because when he now wanted to do them, he didn't start thinking of them. He was just saying them. So clarity is not optional, it is foundational. And there are 3 levels of clarity every person who wants to make impact in their work must have. 3 levels of clarity. Number one, who are you? Identity clarity. Identity clarity. This is you asking yourself, who am I? Who am I becoming? Because if your identity is not settled, progress will scatter you. Somebody once said something, and I really, really agree with it. A person said the biggest enemy of success, I'm sorry, the biggest enemy of progress is success. Because you are successful in a thing, listen, pay attention to this. Now, let's go back to our pint of beans example. Remember, our goal is pint of beans. Now, because now you don't have a full pint, you have half pints buckets too. Now, when you full one finish, you have half pint of beans. That's a success. You have reached one level. Now, that success can stop. You can celebrate that success. That we've been able to feel half paint. To the other people that bought their indomie and they have gone, at least we've been able to feel half paint. You can stay on that half paint for 2 years. You're not progressing again. So, for example, now after this, the question I'm asking my case after Ignite conference, what next are you doing? Immediately after every event, we're planning the next. That's how I am. Immediately, we're planning the next. If you sit on anything for too long, you will stay there for life. Whether success, whether failure, don't sit on anything for too long. You must set your identity. Who am I becoming? Who is that's a question I want you to write. Listen, if you don't have an answer to it, it's not bad. But do this. Write it, pick a sheet of paper. I think A4 paper is better because it's big. And write who is, then add your name. Who is Ademola Shanu? And leave it somewhere you can see it every time you wake up. If you see that thing consistently for 10 days, answer will drop in your spirit one day. Who is joy? Blessing. Who is Ademola Shanu? As you are going out, your mind is working. Who is this guy? Then one day it will jump out at you. Oh, Emmanuel says I should come again. I'm just saying that I don't know where that was. Vision starts with identity. That's why the Bible says, before I formed you in the womb. He said you need to know identity. Identity is very important. Daniel knew and said, I will not defile. There are movements you will make because you don't know who you are. There are places you will be because you don't know who you want to become. When identity is sure, there are things you can do. Somebody was telling me something. I was like, don't worry, when you become a married man, you realize this. And I just smiled. It's not about marriage. Once you are sure this is who I am, you will find the right things to. You won't do wrong because you are married and you want to provide. The identity is ingrained. It has to stay. Who are you? You can do practicals. I do it. Go to your closest friends and ask them that question. Identity clarity. That's the first one. The first level of clarity. Go to your friends and ask them, John, Alpha, who do you think Ademola Shanu is? Simple question. Answer me. Tell me everything you think. If possible, get a voice note. Listen to it. Pick out good, valid points there. I need to rush. I have another teaching by 9. Number 2, direction clarity. Where are you going? Many people are trying everything and they're becoming nothing. Today, you're a graphic designer. Next week, you're a copywriter. Next 2 weeks, we have seen you're already doing tab swap. Next 3 weeks, you're an expertinia. Gbogbo níṣe. You are the one pẹ̀lú mi Deborah sang for. Can you stay on one thing for so long that the universe has no choice but to give you a result? Where are you going? Focus is very powerful. Where are you going to? Today is teenagers. Next tomorrow, you have a burden for the women. Next tomorrow, every ojoojúmọ́ ló my brother. Sit down. Number 3, level of clarity. Priority clarity. What matters now? That's the question. Not everything deserves your attention every time. Are you hear what I'm saying? That's why I tell teenagers they have no business with romantic relationships. What matters now? If you read the story of Mary and Martha in Luke chapter 10, verse 1 for 12, I was still discussing with somebody, I think yesterday. It says, Jesus said, one thing is needful. At that time, it's not as if cooking was not important, but at that time. So at this time, what's important? You're in 400 level. Face your project. Face your all this. You are all this. Before they say I have violence. Let me. I don't know your people. They don't know me. Before they say I'm violence, I shall not come again. So if I advise you, hmm, write one person you must become this year, one skill you must master, one distraction you must eliminate. All these three things I told you to write now, they are in relation to the three levels of clarity. Who must I become? Which direction? What skill must I master? You want to become a global speaker and you've not taken any public speaking course in the last 3 years. You're a joke. Number three, which is the priority clarity. So see, let me tell you, more than having a to-do list, you must have a not to-do list. Since I will not do, give name to your what distracts you the most. Give a name to it and say you must eliminate it. Truth three. So I said I was going to say three truths, and I said the first truth is progress requires definition. The second truth is you cannot pursue what you cannot see. The third truth, as regards pursuing progress, is desire without frustration. Sorry, desire without strategy is frustration. Desire without strategy is frustration. Praise, it's so nice to have you here. Desire without strategy is frustration. A lot of people are sincere, they are structurally weak. Jesus speaking in Luke 14:28. I love the Bible. It's one of the ancient books of wisdom. Even if we were to not regard the Bible as a spiritual book, it's still one of the most ancient books with ancient truths. Which of you intending to build a tower, seated not down first and counted the costs? This is telling you that God is expecting you to plan. God has sense. There's a reason He did not create man on day one. Are you get what I'm saying? He prepared everything first before He brought the man in. You want to create your own man on day one. That's why you keep failing. That's why you are overwhelmed. That's why you feel pressured. That's why you feel like everybody has gone ahead of you. Planning. I think I was listening to, is it Matthew Washimolowo? I think he was the one. And he said, no, Stephen Akintayo. And he said he has a 50 years plan of his life. You, ordinary goal of the year, you don't forget them. You write them for back of newspaper. And you think that's why you're not in the news. I said I will not be violent. What is strategy? I like to put strategy into three things. And I say strategy is knowing what to do, knowing when to do it, and knowing what to ignore. I'm going to repeat that. Strategy is knowing what to do, knowing when to do it, and knowing what to ignore. You can add how to do it too. Yes. Strategy is knowing what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and what to ignore. Think about it. What was the strategy Joseph brought to Pharaoh? What to do? Keep food. When to do it? From now to the next 7 years, when there's plenty. How to do it? Sorry. What to ignore? Then how to do it? He said, now how to do it? We are picking you. How can I do this? I'm thinking of. Let me see if I can rush that before I jump on consistency. So quickly, three strategic things or three strategic moves you can make right now. Since it's strategy, let me just give you a little strategy. Three strategic moves you can make right now. Number one is master your skill. Whatever skill if you don't have, acquire one. You cannot go beyond your competence. Diligence is not just hard work, it is skilled work. Sit down, be good at that thing. This is one thing you said you want to do. What's the best skill in that area? Sit down on it and be good at it. You like selling, sit down with sales, read all the books on sales, be skilled in that thing. You love talking to teenagers, read about teenagers like tomorrow no day, be skilled in it. That anywhere in the country they are thinking of the most skillful person when it comes to teenagers, they think about you. Anywhere they're thinking of crochet, let them think about you. Anywhere in the world they're thinking of the best gunsman, let them think of you. For those of you that want to start selling gun. Number two strategy, system over motivation. Motivation is good. You need that burst of adrenaline. But motivation can fade and systems will remain. Don't rely on your feelings, rely on your systems. Don't, for example, don't say that I will study when I'm ready or I will study when I feel like it. A system is saying I will study by 7 to 9 p.m. daily. I will set an alarm for it. I will block out distractions for that time. My phone will be on DND between 7 to 9. That's a system. Number three strategic move you can make is to design your environment. I was teaching in St. Sebastian and I told them that your environment is stronger than your willpower. If you stay around lazy people, you will slow down. If you stay around a dirty area, you will slow down. If you need the best cleanliness, you need the best mindset, great, good mindset oriented people. If you stay around distracted people, you will lose focus. Evil communication, they say, corrupt good manners. I'm going to end that with a quote by James Clear. It says that you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Finally, so because I'm done with my teaching, right? But finally, because of the subtitle or subtext of the topic, I saw consistency there. So I'm just going to touch it a little bit. Everybody likes to start, but only few people continue. The best thing I will tell you about consistency is small actions done daily will always outperform big actions that are done occasionally. There's something called the law of compound effects. You can read a book, Compound Effect. I've forgotten the author right now. But we will learn in that book that success is not explosive, it is accumulative. 1 hour for 365 days is 365 hours of doing something. Many people in your field don't have that amount of hours learning. Jesus was consistent. He would constantly hear the Bible say, as his custom was. So be consistent. Little steps every day. Little steps every day. Little steps every day. What are three important tasks you must do today? Do 3 hours of focused work on those three things. Eliminate three distractions. No excuses. Just be consistent. It doesn't. In fact, you see, now I was telling a friend, she was like, she's so tired. But she has not been able to eat her reading goal for today. I said, even if you can't read 10 pages, I said, even if it is 1 page, force yourself, read it and sleep off. Because what we're after is consistency, that you'll be able to do it consistently. And so the you that do 1 page, you find out that you can go 2 pages, you can go 3 pages. And on days when you're very tired, the habit has not left. Because habits are trickish, especially when you're trying to enforce them, you're trying to up them and afresh. If you miss one day, it can disappear. So all these things you have learned, I'm going to end it with one truth. That clarity without action is delusion. Everything I've said, if you don't put it to action, you are living in Delulu. You know what Delulu is? Delulu. I love the book of Ecclesiastes. It just they give everybody bad because there's a part in it that says, "He that observeth the wind shall not sow." If you are waiting for perfect time, you will never start. In fact, one of the things, personal things that I am implementing right from this week, because I had a lot of time to myself, and I said, and I pushed it out on my start. I said, stop waiting for perfection. Just start pushing. Volume is important now. I am somebody that if it's not perfect, it will never go out. I'm a perfectionist, and it has robbed me of many things. So once you know something, just believe and push. Don't overthink. Overthinking is disguised fear. You're not confused, you are afraid. So don't say I'm just confused. It's you're afraid. Just do. You know what to do. Just do it. So start before you feel ready. Learn while you are moving. Adjust as you grow. So this week, get clarity. Get clear. What am I becoming? What do I have to do? How do I get there? And build a system around the answers you have gotten. Then execute daily. No, 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 no. You don't even need to be posting and telling people this is what you're doing. It's you and your destiny. Sit down. Progress is not mysterious. It is predictable. If you can align with your clarity, with your strategy, and you can be consistent with your strategy, your life will never remain the same. Thank you very much for having me. God bless you, Michael. I'm done.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, sir. I'm blessed tonight. If you know you are blessed, let me see your clapping emoji. Let's appreciate our speaker tonight. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. Wow, tonight was a wonderful one. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. I really, really appreciate. Sincerely, I was just jotting. I was just jotting a lot. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, I can see Manuela. Yeah, thank you so much. Please let's appreciate our speaker. Let's appreciate him. You see, I don't just bring ordinary people here to speak with us. No, it's because of our time. If not, it will have taken us more and more. He has another program, but after now, so I believe you will be leaving very soon. So I don't know if anyone has a question, should type out. If you really have a question, you can just type it down while you're still with us. In the next 5 minutes, you can type it out. Then quickly, I really appreciate you once again, sir. Your words are so powerful. I really learned a lot, and many things we learned from here. I know many people who are here with me also learned a lot of things. A lot of things. You said something that growth is not accidental. I think that really struck me. You need to work towards growth. You need to be determined. Growth doesn't just come like that. You need to what work towards growth. And a man who is not growing is a man that is dying. A man not going gradually is what is dying. So you need to aspire for growth. As we youth and teenagers, young adults, Even as leader, we need to what aspire for growth. I really appreciate that. A lot of things, many things we learn about goals as well. We need to write down our goals, which and also you cannot pursue what you don't see. Your vision is more important in life. Your vision is more important in life. As you have discovered your purpose, as you have awakened your purpose, you've unleashed the power. Make sure that you pursue that thing that you see, you pursue your vision daily. Make sure that you write down your goal, you gain clarity on what you are doing. I think these are marvelous things that I learned down. And you made mention about the levels of clarity. The levels of clarity. I can see some people who jot those things down. Yeah, the levels of clarity, the three levels of clarity. The first one is the identity clarity. Know who you are. You need to be clear of who exactly you are. You need to be clear of who exactly you are. All right, I can see your message. Fernand, you can reach out. I appreciate you so much, sir. I will apply. Okay, you can send him your message to me. Thank you so much. The second level of clarity is your direction clarity. Where exactly are you going to? When he was explaining this, is I could remember years back when I don't have a direction. I was telling some of my students that I've learned a lot of skills in this life. Yeah, a lot of skills. Writing, content writing, creative writing, copywriting, public speaking, digital marketing. I did that. I think I did animation as well. Then I didn't have a clarity of where I'm going to. I was just jumping from one skills to another, from one thing to another. I did graphic design. Yeah, I can design. So I didn't know where I'm going to. I just see that people are doing this, or whenever I see a free group, that's why many of you, if you check your chat right now, your WhatsApp chat, the groups you have, the groups you are into now, you are in, is much enough to if you calculate those groups, you are just joining free because this one is free, you join in. This one is free, you join in. No, no, you need to have a direction. What exactly are you doing? What are you aspiring for? Where exactly are you going to? That's the thing, because that will lead you to doing the right thing. It will gives you vision, and vision starts with your identity. It will make you to also to focus and to align to what, to the purpose of God over your life. And the third one is the priority clarity. Priority clarity. What matters now? What matters now? There are some things that doesn't matter to you. That's just the reality of it. There are some things that no, that doesn't matter. Yeah, in priority we have those things that are urgent and those things that are important. There are some things that are urgent but they are not important, and there are some things that are important but they are not urgent. But there are some things that are both urgent and important. Please note that we have urgent and important things. So if that thing you are doing is not important and not urgent, you don't need to put action on it immediately. If it is urgent but not important, yeah, you need to do it. Exactly. But not necessary at that time because it's not really important. And we have situations, we have similar examples like that. And we also have important things and urgent things. If they are not, they are important, but they are not urgent. You know, this thing is right important, but what is not urgent. We have things like that as well. So please and please, you need to what, prioritize your clarity. You need to know what matters now so that you will know the direction you are ready to. You know what you do to do. Now I got something from what he said. He said the same way we write down our to-do list, the same way you should jot down our not to-do list. Wow, many of us have been making this mistake, even including myself. We always write our to-do list, what we want to do every day, but yet what we don't want to do is not being written down. What we don't want to do is not being written down. So it is very, very important that we also write that down and clear it out. Are we getting it? Now you made mention of what strategy is. Strategy is knowing what to do, when to do, how to do, and what to ignore. Please, if you don't learn anything tonight, please learn this. If you don't learn anything tonight, please what? Learn this. Are you together? If you don't learn anything tonight, please learn this. Strategy is knowing what to do, when to do, how to do it, and what what to ignore. Please, this is very, very important. And he also told us the strategy move that we have. We have to master our skills. We have to know the systems over motivation, have system over motivation, and also design your environment. Design your environment is very, very important. Know the kind of circle you are, know the kind of place you stay in, because bad company corrupts good manner. That is very thing. No matter how good you are, if you stay in the company of bad people, you'll be influenced. That is how it is. You might be good, you might be thinking maybe you can influence them. No, bad often influence easily more than the good. So please and please know the kind of environment you stay in. I was telling people about some of my students this evening, yeah, before the call, about your relationship. Know the kind of people you build relationship with. Know the kind of circle you stay with. If you are in the midst of purposeful driven people, believe me, you will walk in purpose. You walk according to the purpose of God for your life, because they will motivate you when you see them doing things that is aligned to their purpose. You also will do things that is aligned to your purpose. That's just it. So if you are in the midst of purpose driven life, purpose driven people, you also will move according to the purpose. So we should make sure that the circle of people that are around us are those who are purpose driven. Are we together? Those who are purpose what? Driven. And remember, lastly, I want you to know that consistency is also important. It's not for you to just start alone. It's not just awaken that purpose drive in you alone. It's not for you to know that purpose for your life alone. It's not for you to unleash that power, but for you to what? To be consistent. At the beginning, you might unleash the power, but are you consistent? Because it's this consistency that will take you far. That's just it. It is the consistency that would bring visibility, that would make people know that no, this person, this is what he does. When they see you, they'll know that this is what this person does. Small action daily is better than big action occasionally, and which is true. I always tell people, if you pray 10 minutes per day, it's better than you that pray 6 hours in a month. I'm sincere with you. If you pray 10 minutes every day without missing a day, 10 minutes per day is better than you that pray 6 hours or 12 hours or even 24 hours in a month. That's just it. So consistency, what is a master. So when you have awakened your purpose, when you have unleashed that power in you, you've remember this word: clarity without action is delusion. If you will hear this clearly, please write it down. I want to see that in the comment section. This this is an point to you. Clarity without action is what? Delusion. After this section tonight, I know many of you will have gained clarity of what your purpose is. And if you are here to gain clarity, you can still reach out. But if you know you've gained clarity, don't just stop there. You what? You put action. Thank you very much, Danny. I can see you. Clarity without action is delusion. Please write it out. I want to see your comment. I want to see you in the comment section. I want to see the comment section. Please, I want to see that in the comment section. Clarity without action is delusion. Clarity without action. Thank you, Daniel. So you are the only one I can see your message here. Please, others, if you are listening to me, write it out. Clarity without action is delusion. So it's not about you glaring what? Gaining clarity alone. Make sure you put action into it. There's a word from one of my coach that always say that any idea that you have, don't let it hide there. Do you get that? Any idea that is given to you by God, never allow it to hide there. Which means that once you have an idea, put it into an action. I got this idea of organizing this conference last year. I got this idea last year, and At the time I was like, let me just escape it, let me just skip it next time, this and this, because the fear of it, how to. But now see it, it has impacted a lot of people here tonight. If not for this program, many of you still till now, you are blessed. You can there's a testimony that you can share, that testimony that you are blessed tonight. So every idea you are given, you might see something and it just struck your mind. How? This thing is not right. What can I do? What solution can I provide? What solution can I provide? I have a lot of teachings to give to you in your purpose journey. And this is an opportunity for you to register. I keep saying this every night. Don't miss this mentorship class. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Yeah, today is the last day for the offer. But because of some set of people who reach out, they said they've not paid them salary. Yeah, because of some set of people who they've not paid them salary, I'm giving the grace till Wednesday. The grace till Wednesday. The grace till Wednesday. After Wednesday, if you reach out to me, the normal price is 7,000 naira. But because I'm still celebrating my birthday, I'm giving a discount of 70%, which you are going to be paying 3,000 naira. 3,000 naira. Yeah, I know the flyer which is already on the group. I think on the community, you might be seeing it by now. Will be a lot of things that we'll be teaching. So many of it we have not learned it, we are not done yet. We have many things to teach, and yet speakers is coming. I'm not the only one teaching. I will invite people who have gone ahead, who are working in purpose already, and they will teach you this their strategy, what they use, how they were able to attain the height they are currently. So you can see that I don't just bring any ordinary person. I bring great men, great women of God here. So please and please, I don't want you to miss. If you are interested, if you know you are interested and you want to, just reach out to me. Let me know so I can secure your spot. Because when people reach out and the spot is complete, no more registration. Please, if you know you are interested, reach out quickly so I can secure your spot. So please and please, I really appreciate you all for tonight. Tonight is the grand finale, and God bless you. I don't want you guys to leave that group because there's still more. There's still more. There's still more. You know, he was saying something. He asked a question. I even wrote it down. He asked him directly, he said, Michael, after Ignite Conference 2026, what next? And that is it. What next? That next thing, you will see it on the group, because as from now information will pass to the group, and many of you, I don't want you to miss this. Many things you'll be learning, many things you'll be putting into action. So please and please, I really appreciate every one of you who have still to this very moment. I can see my friends here. I can see Praise, I love you, thank you so much for joining. Femi, I love you, thank you so much for joining. Manuela, God bless you. I see this my friend here. You have been consistent as well, thank you so much. Sorry I can't pronounce your name. You just wrote GVDMI. God bless you for joining as well. You are awesome, you are amazing, you are unique, you are special. Thank you so much. Please and please, to those 3 days hasn't come to an end just like that. Make sure that everything you've taught tonight, put them into action. See, my books is filled up. You know, I told you I don't come here to, I don't want to teach at all. If I teach, I know we write a lot. I also came to learn, and I've learned. I'm impacted fully. Like sincerely, I've learned a lot. A lot. My books are filled already from day one, day two, day three. So me, I'll be teaching on my mentorship class. If you want to really, really learn from me, register for my mentorship. Register for my mentorship. Sincerely, you will know. Thank God you've been following online. You'll be seeing what's happening. Yeah, I'm called the purposeful leader for a reason. I'm called the purposeful leader for a reason. So please don't miss my mentorship class. Just 3,000 naira for registration, and this offer lasts till Wednesday. After Wednesday, I will not take any offer. You are paying 7,000 naira straight. That's just it. 7,000 naira straight. So please and please, I don't want you guys to miss it. Make sure you join in. Make sure you join in and you learn. The bonuses, there's a lot of bonus which are you gain a certificate, and this is a sign that you've passed through a purpose driven class. And when people see you, they'll know you are a purpose driven person. Yes, they will know you're a purpose driven person. And the kind of people that you relate with will not be person again. People who are purposeful driven. That's the kind of people you relate with. That's just it. The set of people you relate with are people who are purposeful driven. So please and please don't miss this mentorship class. It's just a 3 weeks, not a month. 3 weeks program. The first week will be teaching you on self identity. That's the first week. Self identity. Everything you want to know about yourself. How you can identify yourself. How you can know who you are. The second one will be know about self discovery. Discover your gifts, discover your talents, your skills, your strengths, your weakness. That's the second week, self discovery. And many of you discover a lot of things that you don't even know about yourself. Yes, you'll be wondering. When I was going for this training, sometimes I didn't know I can speak like this. I didn't know I have the gift of speaking. Yeah. I was only thinking maybe I can just talk and maybe it's just normal. I don't know I have this gift. I don't know. So you these are things you will learn. And the third week, which is the last week, you learn about purpose discovery. After you discover yourself, you know who you are, then you will now discover your purpose with the help of God. I don't tell you your purpose. I'm not the one who will tell you your purpose. I can never. No man on earth can tell you what your purpose is. The only person that can tell you your purpose is God. Why? Because he's the one who created you. It is only the creator of a thing that can tell a thing why it is created. Do you get that? It is only the creator of a thing that can tell a thing why a thing is created. Just know that. So I will tell you your purpose. I will only show you the ways. I will show you how, what to do to discover your purpose. And I know when you begin to work towards this, when you begin to do this consistently, remember, it's not about awakening the purpose alone, it's not about having that power, unleashing the power inside you, but working towards it, pursuing it. That is what matters most. That's the end goal of it all. This thing I'm doing here, I started last year, and I've been doing this I did a program last year. The first program I did last year on this my birthday was Discover Your Why. Discover Your Why, and it was a very glorious program. So that I've made sure that every of my birthday I will host a program. Every of my birthday I'll be hosting a program. I would never miss it. So the day I missed it, it means that I'm not consistent. Every day of my birthday there must be a program, so either physical, either online. And I know the next one that will be coming, it will be a physical program by the grace of God. Yeah, it might not be on my birthday, it might be online, but I know a physical program on or for Ignite conference will be on very soon, which I will invite many of you who will be traveling down from different state, different country, back to here or in Nigeria. Are we together? So please and please, I don't want you guys to miss it. Let's make sure that we register for this course. I want to see you all. And please, if you have not connected with me yet, please connect with me. Let me learn from you. And also, likewise, you learn from me. We can learn from each other. That's how we build. And before you know, we gain massive knowledge. All right. So thank you so much once again. We have come to the grand finale, to the end of the grand finale of Ignite Purpose 2026. If you know you were blessed, let me see your response. How was this? How was the program? How was the section? How was the section? I can see Ogechi Ogene, thank you for joining. I can see you, Global Influencer. Thank you for staying. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you are blessed tonight, please reach. Let me see your response. If you are blessed, let me see your appreciation. And the moderator will be sending a form to the group very soon. Please, once he send a form, I want to see your testimonials. Testimonials. Yeah, thank you so much, Daniel. It was great. Thank you so much. Please, I want to see your testimonials. Please help me to craft a very great testimony and send to the form, please. It is very, very important because this is what people will love to hear and see that wow, and they will be like, wow, I missed this section. They can reach out and say, how do I get a replay? And I'll direct them. Please and please share your testimonies. Let others what they've missed. Are we together? Let others know what they have missed. Thank you for joining, Femi. I can see you. God bless you for staying. You have been consistent as well. Thank you so much. And others who have stayed and those who have joined and left. Yeah. Please, thank you once again. God bless you tonight. As you can see, we most of our section, the highest is 1 hour 30 minutes. I don't use more than that. Yeah, I always keep to time. I always keep to time. Yes, this section should be 1 hour, but because of the network glitch and the way network was really frustrating, so we couldn't finish exact 1 hour or a few minutes after the 1 hour. But at least we did exceed 1 hour 30 minutes extra. So, but tonight we have come to the end. You can see now we only spent short time. So I really appreciate everyone who have come here to it's an honor sincerely. Without you, there will be no me. I can't just on my YouTube channel now and I'll be speaking to myself. It's not possible. But because you are here tonight, I was able to achieve this, and I'm grateful to God Almighty, the Father of all, who have given me the strength. This was not easy at all. 3 days stretch, it was not easy. It's a journey at a time. I was telling someone today, I've not done something like this before. I've not. I've not. I've not hosting a program for 3 days stretch. It's a stress on me. Like for the past 5 to 6 days now, I've been I've been how will I put it? I've been maybe will I use the word running elder state, planning on and on for this program, making sure that nothing hinders this program, making sure that this program should be in a should come to a success, and to God be the glory towards the success. This I really want you guys to go back to the group, share your thoughts, whatever you learned, and if you see something that you notice which is not in the right place, please reach out to me in my DM. Or maybe you see that in the form, you can send it what you think you can improve later. That's why I love improvement sincerely. I love improvement. I love to learn. Everything I did and is not right, tell me so I can improve on it. Please, it will be in the forms in the Google form where you'll be filling your testimonial. There will be a place allocated for what you thought or you think you can improve on for better performance. So please and please, thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate you. I love you guys. I love you sincerely. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you. God bless you for staying to this Ed Ignite Conference 2026. Purpose, power, and progress. It is wonderful one. It's really a wonderful one. It's really a wonderful one. I really appreciate you all. God bless you all. God bless you all. God bless you all. See you in the next Ignite. See you in the next Ignite conference. I can't wait to see you once again. Yeah, it's gonna be the physical one. Yeah, and I want to see your face individually. Bye. God bless you all. See you later. Bye. Thank you so much.